is up, you guys? It's Ali, and I'm here with another video today. If you can't tell, if you're not new to my channel, then you could probably tell I cut my hair, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. But obviously, if you're new to the channel, you had no idea that happened. Anyways, so today, what I'm going to be talking about is my favorite series right now, as you can tell by the title of this video. So this list isn't very long. It's not exactly like a huge list. It's just kind of stuff that I've been watching a little bit here and there right now. But it's all extremely bingeable stuff, which is really exciting. So I'm going to take my time and explain to you guys the series and why I like them so much. So first off the bat is Catch-22, which is a Hulu series, and it's I believe produced by George Clooney, and he also stars in it, which is fantastic. But yeah, it's a series based in World War II, and it's kind of comedic. It's about like this pilot who is an American pilot, and he's just trying to do whatever he can to get out of World War II, which, sure, that kind of makes sense. World War II sucked. As speaking from no experience. But anyways, yeah, it's really funny and it's enjoyable. It's, I believe, all available. All of season 1 is available on Hulu right now. I've watched almost all of it, and it's very, very funny and very, very good. So yeah, Catch-22 is a good one to check up on. Sticking in this World War II frame set, one that I just started watching last night and I'm already enjoying and getting really into so far. I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing this because I think it's in German, and I'm like, I don't know how to say this, but I think it's supposed to be Das Boot, potentially? I'll put it right there, and have probably a picture or something so that you can see it. But yeah, it's mainly, the series is mainly in French and German, and so you have to read subtitles for it, but it's very, very good. The story for it is very intriguing, and again, it's World War II, but it doesn't really have to do with like flying. It's more with submarines, and the opening sequence alone is like the whole reason why it's worth watching, because it is so intense and crazy. The sacrifices soldiers had to make in World War II is epitomized 100% in that. And even though it is focused on with German soldiers and everything, it's kind of hard as someone who is an American to be like, oh yeah, I show empathy there. But it's still, you know, these are still people who still died, and you know, it's still important to understand the story, to understand how to, you know, not let something like this horrible thing happen again, because we don't want another world war. So, but yeah, that's basically the show in a nutshell from what I can tell so far. I haven't finished it yet. Like I said, these are all kind of things I'm watching simultaneously, so it's some I've finished, some I haven't. Anyways, so yeah. The next one is another Hulu original, and it's called Harlots. It's about a group of women who own brothels, and it's very, very promiscuous and naughty and not so great, but a really fun show, and you know, pretty well written. It's not like, it doesn't take itself very seriously. It's pretty laid back, but it does have a very good storyline, an interesting one, and a lot of great actors that got their start out like on BBC and stuff like that, because it's a British show, and I love going back to that and be like, oh, I've seen that person from a movie from the BBC like years ago, and here they are now. So that's really fun. And yeah, it's a really good show. It's interesting, different. It's definitely one that, you know, is of an acquired taste. Not everyone will enjoy it, but still a really fun show. The next one is definitely of an acquired taste, because I have no idea why I'm still watching it and why I'm rewatching it. I never finished it. It's called The Vampire Diaries. I'm sure you've heard it. I never finished it, but it was on Netflix, and I was like, hey, I guess I'll give it a try. I had watched like the first 3 seasons back in high school, and then I just had no time and stopped watching it. So I decided to start watching it again, and I'm almost through season 1 now. And you know, it's not the best of shows, but looking at the shows that are bent towards teenagers now, it's pretty good. Like, I'm actually going to be doing a video on a Netflix show that is for like young adults, teenagers, that age range, and talk about how horribly written it is and how horrible it is, and yet it still gets like a 70% on its first episode on Rotten Tomatoes because of all the like tokenism that's in it, which sucks. That's not what makes a good series. And pretty much everything on this list completely like throws tokenism out the window, which I enjoy. It has actual things of diversity and stuff that make sense and not stuff that seems shoved in there just because, oh, we just need this. And it's like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Put it in if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you should probably take it out, or else it just seems like you just did this because reasons, No, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video about that soon, and it's pretty crazy what shows are coming out now. Just like, who's writing this stuff and why is it getting greenlit? Okay. Anyways, the next show that I've been watching is one that I've been reviewing for you guys, so you know how much I love it. It is Swamp Thing. I love this show so much. Episode 4 is coming out this Friday. It sucks the life out of me that this show has been canceled. Why, Warner Brothers? Why? It's so good. It's the best live action show on DC Universe. I do enjoy the other shows, but as of right now, this is the best one. It is the most focused, it's the most well written, it's the most well done, and of course, why wouldn't it be well done? James Wan is hecking producing it. James Wan, the king of the DC Universe right now with Aquaman. He is the person that, despite all odds, somehow got an Aquaman movie to $1 billion. What world are we living in? Aquaman? Like, I love Aquaman, and that's amazing, and it got to $1 billion. The rest of the world apparently loves Aquaman too. Yay! In your face, robot chicken. Anyways, the next show is also another show on DC Universe because I have a membership with them. I really enjoy the content that they're giving people to watch. It is Batman, the animated series. Now, this is something that I watched when I was a kid, but I never watched it all the way through or in order, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to start watching it in order, and I want to watch it all the way through. There's 2 seasons of it, but loads of episodes. I'm on like episode 50 of season 1, and I don't even think we're done yet. So there's a lot to watch. They're only 20 minutes long, but it's one of those things that you can throw on the background, and it'll just go episode after episode after episode. Binge-worthy, because it's so good. And the thing that's crazy to me, I'll go on a side rant again. This is a show that you would think is for children, and it is respectably. Children can watch this show. Like, I have my little cousins watch this, so children can watch this, and yet I enjoy the heck out of it. It's like the old Scooby-Doo shows. This is what it's like when we have shows that are written by adults, okay? Adults that think like adults, okay? And that are mature in their writing and understand how to write for kids, understand how to write for teens, but also understand how to throw some things in there that the adults will like to. And that's what gets me so mad when I'm watching these new shows that are coming out on Netflix or anywhere. It could be on television. And I'm just like, who's writing this stuff? It's so blatantly badly written. Like, you would just watch these new comedy shows and just like, did this just come from the Disney Channel? Like, what is this? So yeah. We need to get back to this original good writing for our TV shows. I feel like we have a lack of it today. A big, big lack of it today. And the sad part is, why in the world are teenagers eating this stuff up? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I was never that person, and I don't want anybody I know to be that person that just eats these shows up like, oh yeah, they're so good. And it's like, no, they're not. Anyways, the last show on my list, last show on my list is Doom Patrol. It is one that you can watch all of season 1 now, because season 1 just ended a few weeks back. It's so good, very weird, but that's kind of what makes it so cool and amazing. But yeah, Doom Patrol definitely enjoyable. So if you guys don't have DC Universe, I would definitely say get DC Universe. This is not sponsored. I'm just telling you to do it because I love it so much. Because Swamp Thing, Doom Patrol, Titans, Young Justice, and all the other shows that they let you watch, and all the other movies they let you watch are 100% worth that like $8 a month price, which as a college student, I can even afford that to be able to enjoy all this amazing DC content. Anyways, guys, those are my favorite series that are on right now, and you can watch them. I hope you do, and let me know if your thoughts on these shows, if you have watched them or whatnot. If you want me to do reviews for them, I don't know. I might end up doing a review for Catch 22, like a full series review if when I finish it. So yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye!